Hello, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Good morning. Bam 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 baram bam 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 baram bam baram bam bam bam. Okay, let's go. Play folder. Yes. Okay, so we want to. So what I did. Oh, I stopped the. Oh, I did. Okay, so what I did, I created a new command, which is actually called spawn member, because yesterday we modified the mate function to actually spawn a member, but I think at the end it was confusing and not the greatest idea. So I just created a new command, which is called spawn member, that can be called anytime without this mate thingy. So mate, you use it when you already have an NPC, and while spawn member, you use it when you have no NPC and it is the first one you want to spawn, right? So now and you pass the archetype or whatever, the master NPC ID, right? I tested this and actually it works. So with this setup, with this recipe setup, right, we managed to have the first NPC spawned in the home tribe location. Right now, what we would like to try, we would like to have the new spawned items, right? So but but to do that I have to add it somewhere, right? I need to add the problem is, do we do it as an item? Well, in theory that's a building, but I don't think it makes a lot of difference, right? If it's a building or whatever it is. I think the only difference is that it's a destructible object. I mean, it may be destructible, yes. Buildings. Okay. 1110. I mean, it's not that the numbers are making a lot of difference, but anyway. $71.10, $71.11. 71.11 is there already. No. I'm always searching empty spots. 71.53. 71.53. So this will be what? Do we call it consumer nest, or do we just call it nest? Or nest entrance or something like that. Yeah, let's call it just nest entrance, and then we will see. Now the weight, I don't know. 70 kilograms. And the sides, I mean, it's not really relevant, by the way. 51 is what? Structures? Yeah. Sale price, very low. Cannot really sell it. And the HP, yeah, the HP we will have to decide, right? But I think it will have a lot of HP. So it will not be easy to destroy by any means, right? So let's try a 5,000, then we will see. I'm not sure what happened to these things. I don't know. So we said 7153. And we need the reference to the structure item. Okay. Okay, so we need the reference to this guy. Okay. Don't know fully why it's like this, but fine. I mean, I understand that, and I understand this, but also, why all those barricades do not have static mesh at the start? That's kind of weird. Now, let me try to insert this into okay. But I don't think it's correct, actually. No, it's not correct. Is it? Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. No, it's not correct. The first quote is wrong. First quote is wrong. Huh? I think there are too many. There are too many quotes. Oh. I mean, yeah, okay. Let's see. Bro, close that. No. It's doing one or nothing. What? What is going on? Maybe like this? Jeez. Can you do it, please? He does 2 or 0. He doesn't do 1. He does 2 or 0. He cannot do 1. Which is ridiculous. Like here, like this is doing 2. So I don't understand what is the issue. If I do it like this. And no, I just need one. Bruh! I don't know what is. Oh, jeez. So, because if I do this, he's considering that to be part of the string, right? And so he's not adding it. Ah, now he did it. Okay, now he did it. Okay, now he did it. For whatever reason. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, now he did it. So... So now we have our new item, right? And our new item is 7153. So, or anyway called nest entrance. I think we go by name probably here in the recipe. I think we go by name. So for example here, right, to build a new item, he was going locate building spot, and then But I think that basically what we want to do, we want to have the building created, right? And we want then to have the building spawn new creatures without the need of the creature to go back home, right? And build. While actually the code at the moment is designed this way, right? So here you have a locate building spot, small tent, right? Which is actually defined in the reserve spots, right? Because you have yes, minor tribe spots, right? So this is basically saying where, right? Where now we're probably gonna change this as well, right? Because I mean, reserving the spot in the home, I think is easy, but then what do we do with the others, right? Do we predefine them or not, right? And because this is where we may fail, right? So we may say reserve spot. Okay, let's do one thing at a time. For now, let's keep it this way, right? And let's see. I mean, they're all kind of all close to each other, but it's fine. We will change these coordinates, okay? We will change these coordinates. So basically, what this is saying is that I'm reserving the spots for those particular buildings. And that is fine. Then in my, I would say in my evolved tribe, no? In my evolved tribe, yeah, we set up a building, right? We say, I want a building here, I want a building there, right? And I want that amount of buildings, right? And actually, this is just saying the quantity. It doesn't say the location, because the location is chosen randomly between all the ones available, right? And so for example, I can say nest entrance, right? I can say 2, and this is the and this will be the script that allows us to build. That, for example, in this case was this, right? So it was using a resource and but in our case, I think we will just create a new function, and we call it spawn, building. Because I don't want to do any of this. I mean, I understand that we did it, but I think we need a new function that is called just spawn building. It allows to spawn a building easy. So this will be like this, right? This will be like this, and now now we need to modify this though, because I mean, it's a bit similar to locate, but it's not really. Because locate building spot, let me see what locate building spot is doing. Yeah, similar, but is not exactly. I mean, we still require the first parameter to be the actual spot, right? Now, the fact that we set it in construction, I don't know, because and obviously all of this makes no sense, right? So what we need, we need now the same that happens when we do build. So we are percepting the NPC. No, we are doing another thing. After we do locate building spot, right, we do percept, yeah, we do percept tribe build. And this percept tribe build is actually going in the, this percept tribe build. This percept tribe build is actually going in it's going in the abstract tribesman NPC type. So here this should be in this thing, right? This should be. Yes, try build, go build. Go build. Go build. You're just doing build. So there is a build operation somewhere. Yes, there is a build operation. Now, build again requires an NPC, right? Because this is how this whole thing is scripted. So it requires an NPC to actually do the thing. But, you know... I mean, so basically we have to do this, but without the NPC. Yeah, we have to do this, but without the NPC. Can we use the same function or no? No, I don't think so. But the spawner is actually no used in here, which is very nice. So maybe it's doable without too much trouble. Maybe it's doable without too much trouble. I mean, we can also make it a function of the tribe, not in the recipe. Set building spot. Ah, so the spot I have it already. Okay, so this line is useless because it's building spot, right? So this line is useless. Now the sector The sector, we just have our tribe get home sector, so... I mean, I don't know if this is really always the case, but for now, let's say yes. So in theory, if we take... I think we can take all of this and make it... I think we can take all of this and make it a new function on the tribe, right? That is similar to build, but is a build without an NPC, basically. So it's still build, right? It's still build, right? But he will get only the spot name, right? Which is basically this function argument 0. Right? So the difference is that this one does not require an NPC, right? So that's the big difference. Now, you want to make it a boolean? Okay, we can make it a boolean. This become useless, right? Because we know, because we just searched it above, so... And now this one will be null, right? And this will be false. And then we save the asset for the tribe and we return true, right? Hello, Hulam. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. How are you? Okay. Okay. few breakpoints that we are not using at the moment. What? Okay. So here we have the tribe, right? So we just get a build. And we just give the function argument 0, right? Which is our parameter to build. Okay. Now I don't remember exactly how we spawn the thing to the ground, but I think we line trace up and we now there would yeah. I mean if you want, yeah, anyway. Fine. Okay, let's recompile this. And is it recompiling? Thank you, us perhaps a little cold. Yeah, it's cold here as well. The cars outside are all covered in ice. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Is that the stupid event of the stupid game at 6 or no? Let me see if I can put it in a window mode so that I can keep it on the other screen, do the stuff without disrupting the stream maybe. Let's see if I can do it. I think at 6, huh? At 6 and then at 9. Or at 10, I don't remember. Don't remember the schedule. I can put it in window mode and put it on the other screen actually. Are there any new games today? Any new free games today or no? It's long time, Ula, we don't look at the Fab. Oh my god, we forgot. We forgot to look at Fab. No. We forgot or no? Yeah, probably during the holidays we kind of forgot. Until January 13. We have this mega spin. Oh my god, what is this? It's really ugly. It's really ugly. Oh my god, it's so ugly. I think the back is not bad, but the face is super bad. I mean, I would probably take the back and not the face, but anyway. I think we get it anyway, yeah? Considering it's free. Let me see if I can put this in the in a different mode so that you don't have to see it even. I can put it on the other screen and just do the stupid event quickly without you having to look at this. I think this is a good idea, huh? Look, I can do this. I can go settings somewhere. I can go graphics. I can do window mode. I can take it, put it on the other screen. right? And see if there is the stupid event. Yes, there is the stupid event now. I can go there easy while we look at other stuff here. Okay, this one I added, boys. The stupid event. I could even do I could even silence it, so there is even no sound. Exactly. Even better, bro. Even better. Even better. One thing that is very annoying is this. Fuck, I died. Seriously? Why I died? How did it happen? Okay, let's go back here. Then we have a low poly science fiction corridor. I think it's very bad. I think it's super bad. Why I died, by the way? Give me a second, I'm just doing the stupid event. Just doing the stupid event. Seems that I don't know if they changed a bit the damage that this thing do, but it seems that they do way more damage than before. In fact, I'm kind of dying. Okay, so this one we get it as well. Okay, and the last one is an ancient temple. Very nice. Give me a few minutes because I'm finishing this thing on the other screen. Well, finishing. I mean, I'm starting to do it. We have to reach 50 items. I am at 10 now. I will be a few minutes anyway. It's fairly simple. Fairly simple. I'm at 16. So do we get this temple? How is this? Is this temple nice or not? I think we will never use it, but anyway. Maybe the plants. Maybe the plants. We may actually use the plants. We may. Okay, I'm at 20 out of 50. I'm at 20 out of 50. It's a bit of a stupid event anyway. I mean, there is like no strategy, no anything, so it just unfortunately. I'm not getting many creatures here. So we're going a bit slow at the moment. And I continue to get stuck into buildings. Okay, let's get this as well. Why you added only 2 if I added 3 items? What the? You didn't add this one, add to cart. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, huh? So we check out. It was 200 euro in theory. Yeah, all in theory, because in practice, you know, but I don't know if people are gonna buy this really. But I don't know these sales, if they go well or not. I have no idea. I have no idea if people are really buying these assets, right? I don't know. Okay, we are at 35. I have to reach 50 and then it's done, okay? And then we can go back to do what we were doing. Okay, 40. $44. Okay, it's going faster now, I don't know why. 44. Now it's going slower again. 46. Okay, meanwhile, let me check out this order confirmation. We did it, huh? Okay. Thank you for your order. Okay, we are at 50 now. Okay, so I just have to go now to the room and get the item. That's basically what I have to do. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I can explain why you die if you want. No, because I was distracted. Because I was distracted, that's why. Oh, you're at the chest already. Oh, nice. I cannot get a chest, they're all busy. I got one now. I got some boots of some useless stuff. Did I? Right. Ah, yes, this one's. Okay. Good, we did that. Let me just see the... the next one is at 20. Is at 8. Okay, done. Done! Easy. Easy. Okay, did he recompile meanwhile or not? Yes, he recompiled. Okay, so now what we want to see... Okay, so now we have this spawn building as a new command that in theory should spawn in me. Now, there is no pause in this, right? So they will basically spawn immediately. But we will decide how these things are actually spawned, right? At the moment, we don't have a rationale, right? But we will. We will. So, also, is there a sequence? Yeah, the sequence is that we first spawn. So in theory, we could do the opposite, right? I don't know if they are executed in a sequence or what. Yeah, but for sure they are executed in a sequence. For sure. requirements. Okay, let's see what happens this way, right? Let's see what happens this way. In theory, we should see one NPC and 2 nests getting built pretty much instantly. Pretty much instantly. I am more thinking that you have saved your character in not safe place. No, because I was distracted and he died. That's fine. We are running with the dummy database. We see the creature, so the creature has been spawned, but the building has not. So now the problem will be to understand what happened. Well, the easiest is to debug it. Probably because I didn't have the reserve spot. Wait. No, I have the reserve spot, right? Yeah, I do. Right. I mean, for what I see here, it looks okay to me, but it did not work. Don't know if you want to check the log and see what happened, but the debug is disabled at the beginning, so unless you enable it in game, and this is happening pretty much instantly, right? So we need to debug it and see what happens when we arrive here. Assuming that I put it with the right name, but yeah, spawn building, yes. Okay. Let's see, let's debug it. So we want to see the 2 buildings created, right? That is we want to see. Para-pa-para-pa-para-para-para-pam. This we know that works, so we don't need to debug it again. Ah, but it's not even trying. Why is not even trying? It is strange, eh? He's not even trying. He's not even trying. He's not even trying. We have the required number of buildings. It's strange that the tribe. It looks like the tribe doesn't care. I mean, doesn't care about this, and doesn't care. I mean, this should be running, right? If I stop, yeah, you see, it is running. It is definitely running. Ah, we have the same problem. No, because we have one member now. Right? We have one member. Yeah, we have one member. Ah. We have one member, but his behavior is not... Huh? What do you mean? Oh, his behavior is null? Okay, so basically... But we kind of have the same problem though, huh? We kind of have the same problem. The problem is that if we don't have a member... I mean, we execute the first one. So yeah, so we have to spawn the member first. Okay, we can spawn the member first. It's fine. I think it's not a big issue. They will spawn together anyway, so who cares? Why we have no why we have no behavior assigned? Trying to attach an NPC. No. So basically what is happening is that the NPC does not have the proper idle behavior, which is weird though, because in theory that NPC is... he has a null behavior, right? So like if it was never assigned to him. Yeah, exactly. I think it's only a matter of initialization, so that the... yeah, I think so. I think it's just an initialization. So probably the miner and the hunter have some initialization. In theory, it should be inside abstract tribesman, right? It should be inside of this, I assume, but... maybe it's doing something more. No, there is empty. I don't know if this empty is actually the one, but I think I have the same, right? Yeah, so it's identical actually. So why? We are not getting the same result. Huh? In theory, the do nothing is there. But I don't understand why. I don't understand why this behavior is null while it should be do nothing, which is anyway a bad idea, because I think that having a do nothing behavior, I mean, this just runs for nothing. It's better to have no behavior that does no, CPU usage at all. But the do nothing is actually doing nothing, so it's just looping out. So maybe it's not too big. But the question is why a normal tribesman actually has the do nothing behavior initialized, and why I mean, definitely is not assigned by code, right? So it must be assigned here somewhere, right? But I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand where. I don't understand where, right? Master NPC and Abstract Streisman. Yeah, exactly. So why is not starting? Tribe NPC must have an idle behavior. Behavior name do nothing, initial 1, with duration 10, anim stand, locate tribe object home range, value tribe. Wait. So in theory, this do nothing is initialized at the beginning, but it seems it's not initialized for this guy, so why? When we associate the brain, maybe we don't do the right thing. When we associate the brain, so when we spawn it is not correct. When we spawn the NPC. I mean, I guess the question is the brain ticking at the moment or not? Is the brain of this guy ticking? Or not? Seems to be ticking, yes. Yeah, is my consumer. So the brain is ticking, but it seems that it does not have any behavior selected as needed, right? Ah, wait a second. There is no active behavior. There is no active behavior. Huh? Yeah, because EOL has need at 0. EOL has need at 0. EOL has need at 0, but the do nothing in theory should be executed because he has a value of 1 at the beginning, right? So why? Applicable to new NPC state. No active or applicable behaviors. Yeah. So, yeah. So basically what he's saying is that he doesn't have any behavior available, right? So for some reason our NPC is not initialized like a normal tribe member. He's not. Because the tribe member will have to do nothing, I guess. I mean, we can enable another tribe and see what happens, but I'm pretty sure that... because otherwise no tribe will work, right? But they work. So I'm just trying to understand why. I mean, what is the difference between my minor character and my tribe members, right? Minor hunter. So, like for example, my minor is ID number 20, right? So this minor, right? What is the difference? I think the difference cannot be here because this is just a... Well, it can be in the spawn rule. Nah, but it's... well, actually, the spawn rule of the other guy is 0. But... you think we do it on spawn? Oh, fuck. If we do it on spawn, it's very annoying. So that we initialize the NPC on spawn, and so the other guy is technically not spawning because it's generated with a clone. But it's very strange that my init NPC is not run. Initial 1000. Which is this, right? I'm very surprised that my new NPC, not even the first time, right, is not executed. Now, I don't know exactly, but this initial one, right, this initial one should be... or it because he fails to find the tribe home, but I don't think so, because the tribe home is exactly where he is. So I don't think he may fail locating the tribe home. Have you implemented the explore and conquer command? Not yet. Not yet, but I will. The problem we have is that this NPC is not bootstrapping properly. He's not bootstrapping properly. I mean, I can restart it and see what happens the first time, but I think that because at least the init behavior, right? At least this should be executed. I mean, there are two things, right? So one is when we spawn it, but for sure when we spawn it, we assign the brain. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we go through this. Otherwise, it will not have any of the... init-based data. Or I missed set brain. Yeah, so here we are with our NPC, right? And we are assigning, you see that we are assigning the brain to him, right? We create a new brain, we set the NPC type, you get the NPC type. We add the definition, blah, blah, blah. We add this default controller. So we do all of this, so... And then we also do the attach member, by the way. Uh-oh. And here is where we already fail, right? Or not? Ah, no, here is there. Ah, wait. NPC get type, find NPC idle behavior. Yes, we actually find the do nothing, right? We find the do nothing. The problem is that he has it in his brain, but he's not executing it. New need is 0. Initialization need is also 0. Which is very strange. Shouldn't init need be 1? This is pretty much what then we go inside yeah, we go inside brain advance, which is behavior advance. Is updating the needs. Now, this is the first time that we go through the needs for this NPC, right? And this is what is a bit weird, because in my behavior list, I have do nothing, and do nothing as initial need at 0. Why is initial need at 0? I don't understand. I mean, initial need is 1. Right? Initial need is 1, so why this is 0? Because obviously if he has no needs, then init need, right? Initial equals to init need. Init need. You see here, init need is 2000, for example. And here is 0. What would you mean 2000? It was actually 1000. Are we looking at the same thing? Here initial is 1000. Huh? SC NPC types. SC NPC types in plane shift, yeah. SC NPC types. Yes. Master NPC. Ah, is double. Ah! Initial 0. Ah! Wait. Wait. The initialization is in both places. Init master NPC and do nothing are in both. The difference is that the one in abstract tribesman. So we have it in both places. We have it in both places, but I assume that this should override, right? The other one. I don't know why we have this explore thing. Why we have this explore printed there? That is very strange, huh? Is this breaking maybe the rest of the... SCNPC types? Let me see 1 second in production. SCNPC types, abstract tribesman. There seems to be a bad copy paste, huh? But we don't get an error. We don't get an error when trying to parse this, really? We don't get an error on the console anywhere that we are not parsing a whole script. Huh? Maybe we do. Maybe we do, but we didn't care about it. Added behavior init member to abstract tribesman. Added do nothing to another. No, it seems to be reading it okay, actually. It seems to be reading it perfectly fine, actually. Even if there is this thing that is broken, and in theory the XML is not parsing due to that. But it is parsing because it's giving all that. Yeah, but there are two initializations, right? So there is one that is inside master NPC and one that is inside abstract tribesman. Now, in theory, if they have the same name, right? The one that is in the lower hierarchy level should be executed, right? So maybe that's a problem with the code or something. But then we will have the same problem also with the normal tribe behavior, with any other tribe member, right? I mean, I can try to activate another tribe and see if this happens as well. Okay, so let me see. Okay, let me see now the list of behaviors on this NPC, right? Do we have two do nothing or we only have one do nothing? Now you see that we only have one actually, right? This is what is a bit weird. So basically what it seems, right? It seems that when this brain is loaded, is not using the hierarchy properly. So is scoping the fighter, is scoping what? I mean, actually, yes. If he's scoping the fighter, we are. Wait. Yes. Okay. So so that is why I was reading only the first part. Okay. Now everything is clear. Because actually it was not having enough. So we need the prototype, the archetype, right? The archetype to be an abstract tribesman, right? So we cannot use an existing, okay, we cannot use an existing archetype. We cannot. I understand. No, easy. It's easy to fix. I just need to find what? Wait. Is there any in production? Jeez, too many tables, too many files, too many everything. Is there any CNPC types, right? Is there any of is there any of those that have parents abstract tribesmen? Parents like... No. Not a single one. Not a single one. Yes. So, yeah, because they go one level higher, right? So, for example, Clackers, maybe he has that. Strange, though. The tribe is not... so... Tribe member ID. But I don't understand. If I take this guy, right? If I take this guy... doesn't even exist. Then create global NPC type. What is this thing doing? I don't think that this is ever used now, no? Is it? When we load the tribes? But wait a second, huh? What? It's not scripted. What the fuck? So we know why, right? We know why it doesn't work, but I don't understand why the other tribes actually work, because these are not scripted at abstract tribesmen either. So I don't understand what happens when we load a new member, right? I don't understand. He's doing nothing. He's not associating a brain to that guy, right? He's not associating a brain to that guy. So I'm trying to understand how the hell, when we create a mining tribe, right? Okay, let's switch to the mining tribe 1 second, because I know now I need to see it, because otherwise. So if I switch to another tribe, right? Whatever tribe. Whatever tribe, right? No. Not this database, right? The other database, right? So this tribes, right? So if I switch, okay, let's switch off my consumer tribe, right? And let's switch on my mining tribe, okay? And I put it at 1, right? So I want to see what the hell is going on. And I say load the tribe 1, right? So I guess my question is, when the new character gets loaded, because it will be loaded, right? There will be a moment where there will be a moment which is here, right? There will be a moment here where we load that tribe member. Why the tribe member actually has abstract tribesman as an NPC definition while my guy doesn't, right? I want to understand where that happens, because we have to replicate it for our guy as well. I mean, it doesn't make sense that he has it and we don't have it, right? So it doesn't make any sense. Bro, we called this thing global. Cannot believe it. Anyway, it seems we never use it. Okay, so here we are in our tribe. Ulber now character. What the fuck? Ulber now character. I think the mining tribe was made of stone hammers, no? That's a bit weird. Original type. You see, this one is automatically abstract tribesman. Why? Huh? How? This is what we are missing, right? This is what we are missing. PID 20. Original type abstract tribesman. What the fuck? Hey, bro, but huh? What? How can this find a brain if in the database there is nothing under NPC definitions with that brain? What? Sorry, let's do it again. Let's do it again. SC NPC types, right? So this is associating. This is associating the NPC ID to the behavior, right? So, and we have no 20, right? We have no 20. So how it is possible that this guy got 20? This guy got origin type abstract tribesman, right? Without us find brain. This is very strange. So it must be done somewhere else, right? It must be done somewhere else. This find NPC brain. This find NPC brain. So this will not find it, right? This will not, no, I mean the NPC, what? Find NPC by PID. Did he finding it? Why? I mean, how? Bro, how the fuck is it? What? Okay, so someone is loading this, right? Someone is loading this. For sure. Someone is loading. I think when we are loading the tribe, copy the data from the master NPC. I mean, I don't think that our 20 has... do you think that our 20 is a master NPC? Maybe he has. What is the master thingy? No, master NPC is 20. So he has himself as a master, right? So... Add NPC definition for events. Add NPC definition for clone. This variable name is so stupid. Because it's called NPCs in a million places, so... Add NPC definition for clone. Let me redo it a second. Anyway, this tribe member is getting the right brain immediately on load or something or somewhere, right? But it doesn't have it scripted, so it is what I don't understand. So probably the tribe is initializing all his members with abstract tribesmen. I don't know. I mean, I don't understand if it's the tribe doing the work or what is going on. Because here inside tribe members, right, it doesn't say anything. It's just saying 20 miner, 62 hunter. I mean, it's doing nothing. And here under tribes, right, it doesn't say abstract tribesman, right? It's just saying NPC idle behavior, do nothing. Okay, fine. We need to understand why the other miner is getting the proper brain and our NPC does not, right? This is what we have to understand. Like NPC miner 20 is part of the mining tribe. NPC miner 20 is part of the tribe. Yeah, but this is not changing the brain in any way. Is it running or what? What is it doing? Hmm? It's not stopped, right? I don't know what it's doing. It's looping forever. I don't know what happened. I think it kind of started it twice or something. I mean, for sure there is a moment at the beginning where the tribe initializes members and is set in the proper brain, which is derived from abstract tribesmen. But I need to understand where that is done in the code at the moment. Because we have to do it also on our cloned spawned NPC. So that's basically the problem we are having, right? That our cloned spawn NPC is not active. Is not active as part of the tribe, let's say. This is what I don't understand. So here we are loading our character, right? And this loading character comes from load dynamic, right? No, comes from load all NPC data, right? Fine. But it looks like, you know, we already have that brain assigned somehow, because this find brain actually returned a proper brain for this NPC. And this is what I don't understand. How can this find brain find the 20 if 20 is not scripted? This is what I don't get. Right? This find NPC by ID. The actor is this guy. And his PID now is a bit buried into this, but his PID is is 20. So this find NPC by PID, right, which is what shocks me. This NPC, yeah. He actually has a 20, you see, and probably also has a 62. Yeah, he also has a 62. But this one had been added by someone else. Has not been added by our database, right? Because in the database this entry does not exist. So most likely the tribe did this, right? The tribe did this. The tribe did this. By the way, this thing should be renamed really, because it's stupidly named, right? It should be named NPC brains and not NPCs, right? So that's super stupid. So the question is, read single NPC. You know what? I will put breakpoints at every line and we will see. I mean, I will put a breakpoint to any of these lines and we will catch it, right? We will catch it. It would be a million breakpoints, but it's fine. I mean, for sure is not. Right? So it must be one of those. It must be. It must be one of those NPCs add. It must be. Unless we are returning it by reference, right? Sometimes we do that shit. So we put it into another variable. Yeah. I'm sure it's the tribe. I mean, obviously it's the tribe. I mean, there is no other, right? I just don't know where it does it, and I'm just trying to understand where it does it. But it seems that it's loading for every tribe member up front a brain It should be inside the load members, but I didn't find it, so I'm trying to find it in another way. Yeah, it's taking a bit of time to actually go through this, but fine. Okay, so here we are reading, by the way, also this function is stupidly named, right? It's not read NPCs, but it's read NPC brains, because these are the NPC brains definitions, not the NPCs. But anyway, so it's reading from the database, right? So I'm assuming that at the end of this for loop, we don't have a 20. Right? At the moment it's empty. There is fighter 5, for example, right? PID 4, so we don't care about this guy. I mean, obviously we go on and on and on. There is one for each, right? So there is ID 5, right? So ID 5, ID 6, unfortunately there are a number, but ID 20, right, is not here, right? ID 20 is not in this list, right? What the fuck? ID 20 is in this list? I see. Is he? Is this? Is this? No? It's not? Oh? Override the brain with a try brain. What the fuck? Arrgh, I'm getting mad. How there can be a 20? I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just stupid, you know? So, this is doing a select star from SC NPC definitions, right? SC NPC, wait, on the right database, SC NPC def. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck, I watched the wrong table, shit. Okay. Yeah, it's in the other table. Fuck, because this one is for the groups, this one is for the single and oh fuck. Okay, yes, the 20 is here, so also the 62 is here. So what does that mean? That means that we need a 156 whatever for our NPC. So there is the definition of the template of the ancestor also requires this. The problem is that Why I didn't click on the other table? Yeah, I'm pretty stupid, by the way. Yeah, actually I had it correctly here. So, yeah, so this is the okay. This is the problem, the 20s there. And so it's not automatically substituted by the tribe, it's not. Is not automatically substituted by the tribe. I guess the question is, but because this one was the right thing, right? Why this doesn't happen? It is doing something very strange though. It's basically trying to associate, you see, there is a tribe ID, right? It is doing like tribe ID. Based on the tribe ID, like if there is a brain for the specific tribe, but it's a bit strange though. Why these functions are named so stupidly? Attach a new member to the tribe if the NPC is a member. What? So this function returns true if the so check attach is returning true if the NPC is not a member of a tribe. Oh my god. Just to make things more confusing. And then after that returns true, this one is checking if it's false. And this one check attached tribe actually returns false when this one returned true. No, sorry. When this one returned false. Okay. But anyway, okay, let's cut it short. I think I understood, right? I understood the problem. The problem is just that our prototype NPC is not proper, okay? Is not proper. So we cannot use, so basically the final thing is that we cannot use this character as a template, right? So this character that is 156, that is actually an existing thing, we cannot use it, right? We cannot use it. So we will rename it. To something else. Whatever. 41. I mean, we can use any number. 42. 32. 42. So, okay. So this guy will become 42. And just to be sure, let's name it tribe consumer, right? So that at least we see it visually that is that. And now with 42, right? With 42, we have to create an SCNPC definition, right? An SCNPC definition. Similar to this one, right? So we clone this, and we name it 42, and we name it like this, and the rest should be identical. Okay, so basically spawn member. Okay, let me just do this though, because otherwise I will forget 100%. Spawn member, right? So the important note here, so important, the new, I mean the master NPC ID should be created in the characters table, right? In the characters table, plus, right? Plus there must be an SCNPC definition. This must be this thing, right? Can I copy the name? No. Anyway, SC_NPC definitions. There must be an entry for this NPC in SCNPC NPC definition table with the NPC type, right? With the NPC type abstract tribesman, right? Right. This will properly initialize the member of the tribe, right? Giving him all the proper. Okay. So I think we have it correct now. So if we go back to where we were at the beginning. So if I go back to tribes. If I go back to tribes, we disable this and we enable this. Okay. And now we restart everything, right? In theory, I could delete all these things because now we will have the proper definition. But anyway. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, starting up. So we will have also to document the spawn building. At the moment we have spawn member, we don't have spawn building, so we have to document this as well. But I would say it's fine. Okay, so this is okay. It's not doing it anyway. Uh-oh. 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 Why the NPC is not even there now? Just a second, guys. I have to answer the phone. Okay, sorry, it was the longest call ever. But if you have seen it, right? The guy was moving. The guy was moving. So actually, the brain was working as expected. And now he was actually... Now, what he didn't do... he didn't do this, right? Which I don't know why. He didn't do the spawn building. But now it seems to be working. At least the NPC seems to be working fine. I don't understand why. Yeah, this one exactly. Exactly. We didn't hit this. We didn't hit the spawn building breakpoint, right? I don't know if we didn't hit it because the main... I don't know exactly why the guy is going around, right? But it's fine. I don't care about that. I think I don't care about that. What I care is that he should spawn the building. That is what I wanted to see. Bam, bam, bam. Sorry for the phone call, but there was a friend that is calling me and I couldn't say no. We hear each other very rarely and... So the only thing that I want to see is at least coming inside this function body, right? Parse requirement. No, but this requirement we don't care. We don't care about that. I mean, yeah, now the spawning of the NPC works properly, so we don't have any problem with that. I don't know why the NPC is going around, by the way, but fine. But it start to work, eh? It start to work, actually. You see that this guy is moving? I don't know exactly why he's moving, but it's fine. I don't know why he's moving, but it's fine. No, it's not. I would like to know what the tribe is, because in theory the tribe should have parsed that other requirement, right? Just a second, eh? Okay, boys. I will have to understand. So now the creature works properly. But it seems that in the execution of this recipe, it's spawning another member. Yeah, my connection was lost, but it seems it's spawning another member. No, but in the... I have to check... I have to go now, guys, but I have to check if here... Here, exactly. I have to check if here in the standard recipe... Why is not ticking? Oh. It's not ticking. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching, and I will speak to you tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon, depends, okay? Bye bye. See you. Bye.